Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Alpha Trade, and I'm sorry for the fact that I've been away for some time now. Most of you that have been expecting to see one of my videos and you've not seen them for a while. I'm sorry, I was just busy with a lot of this, but now I am back. And look at this setup, guys. I want to show you guys this setup because like I told you guys earlier, we are going to be doing a lot of volatilities, jumpers, and even currency pairs, not just boom and crash alone this time around. So this is step index, and this is the M30. Guys, I'm going to show you guys a very powerful strategy to trade this step index profitably. But before that, I would like you to subscribe to this channel if you have not done that already. Like this video, and also turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. Okay, guys. Also, I would like you to go to my playlist where I called where you have the winners strategy. Okay, so just go there and watch other of my videos and see the winning strategies I use to make profits and to milk the market. Okay, guys, now let me go straight into the video. I don't want it to be too long. I just want it to be very short. That's why I'm rushing it this way. So you anything you don't understand, you can rewind the video and listen to it again. Now this is step index, and this is the M30 time frame. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can trade this commodity very profitably. Okay, because a lot of people complain how they lose and lose and lose and lose until they find themselves indebted. Okay, but now I'm going to show you guys, if you can just follow this simple strategy, this simple principle I'm going to show you guys, it is going to be very profitable. So you are going to be making a lot of profits. Okay, now look at what is happening here, guys. Look at what is happening here. Look at what is happening here. Look at what is happening here, guys. This is a very good this is a very good structure I have seen here, and I want to show you guys how you can take advantage of it and milk the Deriv market. Okay, how you can take advantage of it and make the Deriv market. So what happened is that from here, sorry, um, this is what I'm talking about. From this point, the market was going upward, was going up. It was just an uptrend, don't mind my line. Okay, so just an uptrend until you go to this zone, and then it changed the direction. So let's see, I changed the direction and began to go down but what happened is that at this point, this other point here, okay, you see what happened, that at this point it began to create some ranging began to create support and resistance, began to test support, go back to resistance, test again, and do the same thing. So it began to range at this point, and you can see, let me go down to the 15 minutes time frame so that we'll see it clearer. Okay, let's just go to the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, this is the 15-minute time frame. You can see what happened there. It came to this point, it tested this point here, tested this point, tested this point also, tested this point again, tested this point, just like that. About how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 times it tested this same zone. As we know, it becomes obvious that this is our support zone. And sorry, over here, that's our support zone, and over here we have our resistance zone. Okay, let me just put it. Okay, sorry, I don't know why this thing is moving like this. But over here, we have our support zone here. Sorry, our resistance zone over here. We have our resistance zone here, and then down here is our support zone. So now, many people still see this and they still fall into the trap of losing their hard-earned money. So what I want to show you guys is how to make an entry here, how to take a perfect entry in step index. So having seen this, what you should know is that this is already on a downtrend, and the next thing this market is likely to do is to come back, retest this zone. Why is it this thing is just misbehaving? The next thing it will do is to come back, retest this very zone, retest this very zone. It will just come back, retest this very zone, and then it will shoot downwards. That is what you know. But we know that this market doesn't just go straight, does not move straight like that. And for somebody who might be having a small capital, maybe you are just having a small capital, say very small capital, say maybe $10, $5, and so on. You can see just a little corrective wave can take out your account, and that will be it for you. You are out of the market. So to stop that from happening, what you need to do is to find a perfect entry in this market. So I want to show you guys how to get that perfect entry. So what I do is, after I've seen this kind of formation, this kind of setup, what I do after putting my trend line, I've got my trend lines, I've known that this is a downtrend, I've gotten my support, and I've gotten my resistance. The next thing I do, guys, is that I go down to the lower time frame. I'm now targeting my entry point. I'm no more looking for trends. I'm no more looking for whether it's downtrend or not trend. So I'm not looking for my entry point. I want to have a sniper entry so that I will have a very minimal drawdown. So I come to my lower time frame. You can see, if you come to a lower time frame, this is M5 now. You can see that it is going upwards. So if you had entered from the 15-minute time frame, see that you might likely have a drawdown of, and you know that this is step index. This step index, a little move is a huge money. So you might likely have a drawdown of over $4, depending on the lot size you use, and you are trying to build a small account. That is not too good. Okay. So at this point, you patiently wait for the market. It is not going anywhere. You have to patiently wait for it so that you don't rush into it and make a costly mistake. So what I do is that I just wait. As soon as it returns back to this point, okay, I might even go down to my 1 minute time frame. But personally, I like to enter from that 1 minute time frame because this is a scalping strategy. I am not swinging, I'm not waiting for long, I'm not holding the position too long. So I go down to my M1 to see what is happening there. Wow, guys, you can see this. You can see this. This is what is happening here. If I'm to draw a trend line, you can see that it is a different ball game altogether. Dealing with the N1, you can see this. You can see this. Sometimes I even just trade it within the N1, but at this point, I would like it to get up to this. I would like, let me reduce this so that we can see everything clear. I would like it to return back. Okay, I would like it to come back to this point. Once it gets to this point, then I can take my shots. I shoot my shots. Okay, so this is how I make my entry. I have to hold on until it comes back. As you can see, it is going up. Actually, it is going up gradually, and as soon as it comes here, we know that it is not going to cross this place. What happens is that as soon as it comes to this level, it is going to go down, and I am expecting it from a 15-minute time frame. I'm expecting this thing at least. I'm expecting this market to move at least come to this point. I'm expecting to sell up to this point. So if I'm taking a trade here, and then this is about 15.9 pips, and then my stop loss is likely going to be somewhere here. Okay, uh, my stop loss is going to be somewhere here. All right, I don't move my stop loss too far, because I'm just trying to build a small account. Just trying to grow a small account, so I don't take my stop loss too far. That's why I wait for a perfect spot to enter. Once it gets to this point, you are good to just close the trade, let it just close. So Guys, this is how I trade boom and crash. Let me make a recap so that you don't get confused. Maybe anything you did not get, you get it now. I'm just making this recap. This is step index. I come from my 30 minutes time frame. I can see it obviously. This is now on a downtrend. This is now on a downtrend. The market has changed direction. From this point, it was just moving upward. At this point, it was just going up, and it went to this point and it changed direction and it's now coming down. So when it came, it ranged at this level. It ranged like it had some consolidation at this level. So with my I drew my trend line. I drew my trend line. You can see it. This is this. We had about two higher lows. This is one here. There's another one here. Okay. Now it's trying to form another one, but this is our support here, which has been turned to resistance. Now when the support is broken, it becomes a resistance. So at this point, it is a resistance. So what I'm now seeking now is an opportunity to sell. So what is the next thing I do? I go down to my lower time frame. Okay, I go down to my lower time frame. Let's say M5. M5 is okay. Now you can see what is happening here. You can see what is happening here. Excuse me. And see this, remember the target is to take your trade at this point. Your target is to take the trade at this point because this is the best point to take your trade. If you take the trade here, you are going to have a very minimal drawdown. You're going to be very safe. Even if a small account, the drawdown will not be much. Okay, so at this point I should also come to my M1 to find, I'm just trying to find a perfect entry. I'm just trying to get a perfect entry. I drew my trend line here so you can see if it breaks it, if peradventure it breaks this trend line, because it's possible somebody can come late and see this, it breaks this trend line, comes down, it will go back to retest it. As it comes back to retest this point, then I can join. But at this point where it has not broken it, I have to wait to see if it will go back to this point. And once it gets back to this point, this is which is where we have that support zone. Okay, let me just drag it down. Okay, if it gets back to this point, good, it's clearer now. If it should get back to this point, then I take a sell immediately. I take a sell immediately, and when I take my sell, this is where I'm going to put my TP. Okay, let's go back to 15 minutes. This is where I'm going to put my TP at this point, because it's coming to okay, it's coming to clear this very it's coming to clear this very low. It's coming back to clear this very low here. So I'm going to put my TP here. I'm going to put my TP here, and I'm going to put my stop loss at this point. Okay guys, you can see the risk reward ratio is very good, very good one. If I'm putting my stop loss here, this is where I want to make my entry. If I enter here and then put my stop loss on this line here, okay, this line, yeah, put my stop loss here, then this is 3 pips, and then these 3 pips, guys, these 3 pips, it's about 3 pips. If I make my entry here, this is about 3 pips. So I now take my profit here. This is 16. So you see the risk reward ratio is very good, very good, and I bet you it's going to come down to this point, and I'll be making mad profit. So this is how it works, guys. This is how it works. So just do this and you'll be trading profitably. This is the alpha trade. Subscribe to this channel. I have more videos for you guys, lots more of videos for you guys. Okay, so subscribe to this channel. This is the alpha trade.